Wow.
Is it good?
That is amazing.
Come here, Maya. Let me try some.
Well, it's perfect too.
Hey guys, I'm Wolf.
And I'm Maya.
And welcome to our very first episode of Foodie Moodi, where we cook the foods that
we're in the mood for.
Let's go! Let's go! All right, so what are we in the mood for today, Maya? What are we gonna?
Tacos.
Tacos?
Yeah.
All right. So she wants me to cook some tacos, and you know I like to do things kind of authentic. So we're going to do authentic street tacos, Wolf style. And for anybody that's going to be in the comments, this is my way. This is how I cook it. You guys can join along and cook it with me. But let's go ahead and go to the store and get the stuff that we need, okay?
Okay.
All right, let's go. First things first, guys, you always have to wash your hands first, man.
I know, Corona.
Corona, tell them. Nasty. You're welcome. All right. You guys know the vibes. And you're supposed to be doing this even before Corona. I don't know why everybody wants to do it now, but I'm glad everybody is. But go ahead and wash our hands and get all the germs. Get your germs off of my germs. All right, guys. Now for my steak tacos, what I like to do is I like to cut my steak nice and tiny, because there's nothing like taking a bite of your taco and you took off half the meat that's in the taco. Nah. So the smaller that you cut the steak, the better bite you're gonna get. So again, you know, just cube them up, and it shouldn't. Of course, you can always cut it to the size that you like, but I like to have a bite of steak in every bite of my taco. How about you, Maya?
Yeah, me too. There's blood coming out.
Yeah, blood. So again, guys, just cut them little small bite-sized pieces. Nothing too difficult to do. And look at this knife. Yes, sir.
This one just cuts easy.
I'm not sponsored by them, so I won't tell you guys what I got.
This is blood.
But it's good.
Blood major.
All right, so we're just gonna cut this down. And I'll show you guys the next step, okay? All right, so now guys, next step, after you cut down the steak, we're going to turn on our stovetop on high heat, and we're going to use some grapeseed oil. Now you're gonna ask me, why should you use grapeseed oil? Well, grapeseed oil is good for high heat cooking. You know, when I cook my steak, I kind of want it to have that charred, you know, a little bit of, you know, some caramelization on it, and this will allow the oil to get as hot. Well, the grapeseed oil gets as hot as it needs to get without burning the oil. You know, all the flavors are going to be there, so that's why I like to use grapeseed oil to fry or saute or pan sear my steak. So I put a little bit of grapeseed oil on the pan. All right, let that get hot. And while that's getting hot, I'm gonna go ahead and go over here and chop up my onion. I hate peeling onions. It's one of the worst things for me to do is peeling onions. You know, somebody got to do it. You know, I'm gonna start getting Maya to do it. Is that okay, Maya? Yeah, right. All right, and just dice this down. Woo! See, ladies and gentlemen, that's my skin. I don't want to do that. All right, we took care of that. I'm just gonna dice these up nice and small. Nice and small pieces. All right. All right, and I think my oil is already hot, so let's get to the oil. Let's go over to the oil. You guys see it smoking? Nice and hot. And we'll go ahead and put the steak in there. And now that my steak is in there, I'm going to use some perfect seasoning. I'll put how much you're gonna need. You don't need about a tablespoon of perfect seasoning, all right? And some adobo, about another tablespoon. No, excuse me, teaspoon of that. And I stir that in. See that? You see that caramelization over here? Go ahead and get my wife to zoom in a little bit. See if you can see that. All right, so what you like to do with your measurements, you just go ahead and, I use my hand. I'm Caribbean, so I use my hand to taste. Some of you people will probably get mad at me for doing that, but that's what I do. But I taste the seasoning, see what I need. And you put a little pinch of cayenne pepper just to give it a kick. Okay, guys? Right. How's it look, Maya?
Good.
All right, what I also like to add, guys, I forgot to tell you, is a little bit of Sazon. I don't put too much, it's just for flavoring. I sprinkle a little bit of it on top. Just look at that color. Looks amazing. Look at the color of my steak. I would turn that down. It's almost done, guys. Steak is already done. Look how quick and easy that was. Again, I'll give it a nice little taste again. Add a little bit of pepper. And just a little bit of salt.
Daddy,
About a half a teaspoon of salt.
Daddy, you make the best food.
Thank you.
Always making the best.
And there you have it.
Mommy.
And there you have it. Here's the steak. You leave this, put this aside. All right, so the next step is my homemade salsa. This is my rendition of it. So we're gonna use some grape tomatoes, right? I'm gonna show you how we do this. What we're going to do, we're gonna cut a few of them. And then we're gonna kind of try to mash a few of them inside the pan. I'll show you what I mean in a second, guys. After I cut this, I'm going to get a little bit of onion. All right. And I like to leave them, you know, just cut them not too small, all right? So we get to the pan. All right, we're gonna put a little bit of grapeseed oil on the pan. All right, so another thing I meant to tell you guys. This salsa is optional. You don't have to. If you don't know what this is called épice. This is a Haitian marinade that we make, and you can really use it on anything. And it's real good. Yes, it's real good. So I'll put that video right there somewhere on the screen. You guys can make it if you want to, but this will be good with the salsa. So I have the pan on high right now, and I'm going to go ahead and throw my tomatoes in there. Got a little bit of onions in there. It's okay, guys. It'll be all right. And grab me another spoon, and I'll let this thing start doing its thing. All right, guys. So now the tomatoes are getting cooked. So what I like to do is kind of mash a few of them down. Try to mash a few. All right. And then I throw some, I put like a tablespoon of that Haitian marinade in there. And that has thyme, garlic, celery, green pepper. It has really all the herbs that you need. Look at this. You can already tell it looks good. It tastes good. All right. Next thing I add is some perfect seasoning. I told you guys I add that in everything. Perfect seasoning. All right. And I add my onions and a little bit of adobo. You never go wrong with a little bit of adobo, guys, for flavoring. Now look at this. When you eat this with the tacos, full of flavor. So guys, just like that, it's done. Ready to go. Pour that in there. That's my little salsa. All right, guys, this is the last step. So I know a lot of times people don't like using the corn because it kind of seems like it's hard and it's not fresh. So in order to go ahead and bring this back to life, we'll put it in some water. We'll dip it in some water. And while it's in the water, I'll go ahead and put some olive oil on the pan. Turn down the pan a little bit and throw it on there. All right. Let it sit there for a second. I like to move it around so it's not sticking. Guys, and you flip it. Boom. That easy. You see that? You see how it's charred around? That's how you want it. All right. And you just keep doing it. Let me grab me a plate here. All right. You don't have to leave it for long. This is a minute tops, honestly. Flip it around. See it? I want this side just a little bit more darker or harder. Sit for a second. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. There we go. There we are. And we'll just do this process again and again and again. In the water, take it out of the water, throw it on there. There we go. And then we just flip. See how it's getting a little charred a little bit? That's what we like to see. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Boom, ready to go. Dump that out. Put it in there for me. Okay. There you go. All right, when you initially throw it in there, it's always gonna get stuck a little bit, so just move it around a little bit. So now it's doing its thing. Ready for a flip, guys.
Hey!
Hey, let's go. All right. Almost done.
And if you want to ever try our food, subscribe to our channel.
Man, she's always going to say that, so just do it. Just subscribe to our channel. One more flip for me. All right.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
There we go. Taste test. Now this is the most important part.
Yes, because it's so good.
Hold it.
I want to try it.
Hold that one. You can grab 2 hands if you need to. Yep.
Oh.
Oh, it's gonna break.
Ah.
All right. Taste test. Cheers. Cheers.
Okay. That is amazing.
Hold on. Here, you want to try? How's it taste? There you have it, guys. That was our rendition of our street tacos. It was amazing. Was it good? I mean,
Yes.
you let me know. All right, it was good.
very good.
It's super simple to make. So if you guys want to try this recipe, just try it out. Comment down below if you try it. Let me know. Let me know if you tried something different. Let me know if you tried exactly the same. Let me know if it's good or not. So again, if you like what you see, like, comment, share, subscribe. We really appreciate everybody that's been liking and commenting and subscribing. And to all the new people, man, welcome. And we'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.